Hello together with our next post from our Scotland whiskey tour. We are back from the Orkneys and now we are on the beautiful northeastern coast of Scotland.
Long, beautiful beaches that are not overcrowded by tourists due to the cool temperatures. Small restaurants where you can have excellent fish and a great sea view from the ruins of Castle of Wick from the 11th century. In the south, you find the Hill O'Many Stains, where about 200 stones were placed in 22 rows about 3,000 to 4,000 years ago for somehow puzzling purposes.
It is believed that they were memorial stones for the ancestors of the families. Others say that it could be a first astronomical calendar. And a part of all these ancient stories, we find here so far up in the north also a very nice example for modern Scotland.
The nucleus in Wick is a futuristic building with a facade made of silver anodized aluminium. This contains the nuclear archives and also the Caithness Country Historical Archives, all of them open to the public.
The building received the Architecture Prize Editor's Choice Award 2017. And if you want a little bit more action, you can book a rubber boat tour here in the harbor of Wick. But this is nothing for seasick or water-shy people. They pack you before in oil suits and life jackets, and it's a real adventure with a lot of interesting information and nice impressions.
In former times, Wick was a city of herring, which was shipped all over the world from here. And soon followed, perhaps because of the thirsty dock workers, the whiskey business. The whiskey of the Old Pulteney distillery is themed the Maritime Malt. And maybe in some port you will see the yacht that circumnavigated the world under the flag of the distillery, distributed some bottles of whiskey and, of course, effectively promoted the brand.
Old Pulteney was founded in 1826 and it developed well at the beginning, but then it was bought in 1920 by unlucky Mr. James Watson, who had to close it down because the local community voted in a majority election for a 25-year prohibition. Yes, in Scotland.
War and economic crisis followed. But good whiskey survives many disasters. Better times soon dawned for Old Pulteney too. Today, the company belongs to Inverhouse Distillers and has a wonderful series of single malts and some rarities up to 33 years old.
The 21-year-old single malt of the classic range was once voted the best whiskey of the world. But it's not available anymore. It was substituted by an 18-year-old single malt. And this one is appreciated by whiskey lovers, especially the ones who like a fruity sweetness and a maritime note.
18 years of aging in second fill American ex-bourbon barrels made of white oak and 3 months in fresh Oloroso sherry barrels, plus a strong pinch of the North Sea, give this single malt a special character. It is not colored and not chill filtered and bottled with 46% alcohol. The decorative bottles of Old Pulteney have the shape of their unusual pot stills with large boiling balls which provide a particularly fine aroma.
So, this is the bottle. Let's have a look. Yeah, you can feel the sea. And it smells like chocolate and sweet vanilla and spices and honey.
Herbs and spices are also clearly recognizable in the taste. Christmas cake, a little bit pepper, and a good pinch of sea salt develop into a light floral and fruity apple and citrus aroma. In the finish, it becomes a little bit drier, but wonderful, balanced and warming.
The price is a little bit higher than the 15-year-old, but according to me, it's also much more intense. Old Pulteney, 18 years, the Maritime Malt. Have a look in our shop if we have it on stock or if we can get a bottle for you. And I'm looking forward to see you again soon with our next post from our Scotland whiskey tour. Slán you out.